Sharon Stone is back as Catherine Trammell, the sexual predatory novelist in Michael Caton Jones' lurid sexual thriller, Basic Instinct 2. This time she's in London, suspected of murdering a star soccer player. When she's evaluated by Scotland Yard assigned psychiatrist Dr. Michael Glass, David Morrissey, she begins to weave her unquenchable sexual web to capture his attentions as only she can. But, as in Basic Instinct 1, people start dying around her. Detective Roy Washburn, David Thewlis, is obsessed with pinning the murders on the promiscuous Trammell, but he may be as sexually entranced by her as the good doctor. Then there's Glass's fellow psychiatrist, Milena Gardosh, Charlotte Rampling, and Glass's ex-wife, and a weaselly tabloid reporter, and another psychiatrist old enough to be Trammell's father, all of whom Trammell seems to be having affairs with. What's going on? Is Trammell, a.k.a. Stone, Hannibal Lecter's bride-to-be? Do you really care?
Glass. Hello. I'm Henry Rose, Miss Trammell's solicitor. This is Catherine Trammell. I shall be present during the evaluation.
Well, that's fine by me. I will be asking Miss Trammell some fairly personal questions, but she doesn't mind you being present.
My client understands, and she agrees I should be present for...
Maybe Dr. Glass is right, and we should be alone for this.
Catherine, I strongly advise you not to contemplate
Stop. Is this where we're going to do it?
Well, this film is bombing left and right, but I got to tell you, Richard, I was every minute fascinated by it. I could not take my eyes off it. Yes, Sharon
like
Stone at 48 is still a sexy lady to me.
Well, that's very gallant. I mean, I think it's no, it's the script. I think it's the script, then it's the photography, and then it's a lot of the acting. No, Stone's supposed to be a wonderful person, yeah. But I think her character here was less irresistible femme fatale than desperate singles bar cougar. You know. Yeah, didn't do it for me.
Well, Michael Caton Jones, the director, he's done a James Bond film.
Right. Yeah, he did The World Is Not Enough, which is a nice
Rob
try.
Roy, a big splashy Rob Roy.
Yeah, and a bunch of documentaries too, including the 7 Up, 14 Up, 21 Up.
Right.
But I think he was he was just really putting his nose to the grindstone here. The London locations, including the most overexposed building in the world, the Gherkin building in London, the cinematography by the guy that did Control, that Hungarian film. It was a murky film, and I thought she looked about as embraceable as like a girder, essentially.
Well, let's leave it at that. I just want to say one more word. Yeah. Charlotte Rampling is in here and does well, but David Thewlis, who is one of my favorite character actors, really is thrown away, unfortunately.
He didn't
seem to have his heart in it.